history lesson when, where and how. History is defined as the study of past events. History is simply stories of the past events. What had happened in the olden days are explained in the history. In general, if anyone is asking you what did you have the breakfast yesterday, you will not be able to answer. You might have forgotten. If somebody is asking you what was the color of dress you wore the day before, you will not be able to answer. You might have forgotten. Same way, we may forget several events which had happened in the previous days. History is very important to record all such events happened in our locality, nearby houses, in our city, in our state, in our country, in the world. History is a book of all events happened in the previous days, previous weeks, previous months, previous years and previous centuries and previous millennium. Millennium means 1,000 years. So history is defined as the study of past events. We can study all the past events in the book of history. For example, the story of Hitler. We know who is Hitler, where he was ruling. He was ruling in Germany. He was the ruler of Germany. And he was very cruel. And he was the reason for the Second World War. We know how. How we know all these things? Through history. If there is no history, there is no record in the form of history, we will not be able to know anything happened in the olden days. So, history is very important to know about the events happened in the past, all past events. Historians have divided the entire world history into three categories: ancient history, medieval history and modern history. Ancient means olden days. Human started his life in forests, in caves and on large trees. I am talking about the Stone Age, the earliest time of the world, when God created the man on the earth. He was living in forests, caves and on large trees when no houses were built and the human did not know how to build a house. He was simply living inside the forest on large trees. He was staying on the largest trees and he was staying inside the caves like animals. Such a life was existed in ancient time. That means the olden time of the world where the human was created by the God, the earliest time. He was living in the forest. So the first division of history is ancient history. This ancient history has been divided into three types: Paleolithic, Mesolithic and Neolithic. See, in previous classes you might have studied about these things. In your 6th standard, 7th standard, you might have studied the three divisions. Here, Lithic, lithic means stone. Lithic means stone. It is not meant only the stone which is simply, but it is Stone Age because human were using stones as their weapons to fulfill their needs, food needs. To fulfill their food needs, humans were using stone as their weapon. Now in our houses, our mother is using knife and different equipments to cut the fruits, cut the vegetables and cook it. We have knife in our house to cut the vegetables and fruits, meat, chicken, mutton, whatever may be. We have different types of knives to cut it. And we have gas lighter to lit our gas stove to cook the food. These are all the weapons now we can say weapons. In modern days it is called as equipments. Knife is an equipment and the gas lighter is an equipment. We are using it. But in olden days, no knives, no gas stove and no gas lighter. In ancient time, humans were using stones for all these purposes. If he wanted to cut a fruit or vegetable, he used some stones to cut it. Even to tear the flesh of animals, he used some sharp stones. So, ancient history is also called as Stone Age. Even to hunt the animals, he was using stone. In olden days, the human did not know what is fire. He did not have the knowledge of cook the food. He was eating all raw food. Raw food means without cooking. Vegetables, fruits, whatever may be. Even flesh of the animals, he was eating without cooking. The raw flesh he was eating because he did not know about cooking. So he used big size of stones to hunt the animals. Nowadays we have big spears, knives, swords and even guns. We have to kill the animals. Anyhow, hunting is prohibited now. At present, nobody has the right to hunt animals. I am talking only about the weapons we have. We have different weapons. But in olden days, the Stone Age man had only stone. He was using large size of stones to hunt the animals. He was hunting the animal and he was eating. He was living in the forest and he was hunting the animals using the stone and he was eating the raw flesh of the animal. And some vegetables grown in the forests, some fruits grown in the forests, he was eating. That's all his life was. So this ancient history was divided into three types: Paleolithic, Mesolithic and Neolithic. Here lithic means stone, already I told. Paleo, P-A-L-A-E-O, paleo means old. Paleo means old. Paleolithic, old Stone Age. The Stone Age, ancient time history itself divided into three. First one is Old Stone Age, where the human were using all raw stones, big size of stones which has no uniform shape. Wherever he found some large stones, as it is he was using the stone for hunting the animal, to cut the vegetables, to tear the flesh of the animal, for all these purposes. He was using big size of unshaped stones. Unshaped stones means how he found a stone, he used it as it is. Okay, that was Old Stone Age. And next one, Meso, Middle Stone Age. Meso means middle, M-E-S-O. Meso means middle. Lithic means Stone Age, Middle Stone Age. So here also the human was using only the stone tools, stone weapons, but he shaped the stone which was easy to cut the flesh, to hunt the animal. Little bit he sharpened the stones, and he felt easy to kill the animal and to tear the flesh of the animal because he made the stones sharp. This is middle Stone Age. The difference between ancient Stone Age and middle Stone Age is the structure of the stone weapons have been changed from raw stone to somewhat shaped stone. He sharpened the stones like knives to kill the animals easily. Neolithic. In Neolithic, neo means new Stone Age. New Stone Age means little bit the man was modernized in making stone tools. That stone tools were small in Neolithic age. He made the size small but very sharp, very powerful to kill the animals and to tear the flesh. Even he made small stones like needles to stitch their own cloth, dresses, not cloth, dresses. Dresses means he was using the dresses made of leaves, tree barks and the skin of the animals. In Neolithic age, the human started using some dresses made of leaves, animal skins and some soft tree barks. So to mend means to stitch the animal skin into a cloth. He made stone needle. Like that, in Neolithic age, small stone equipments he made. But the stone equipments are small, but still it was powerful and sharp. So based on the structure of the stone tools, the ancient time has been divided into three: Paleolithic, Mesolithic and Neolithic. This is ancient history. This period of ancient history was 8th century and above. Before 18th, the period of ancient history is before 8th century. 8th century starts from 701 AD. Now we are in 2020. Like that, the year 701 starts the 8th century. Before 8th century, the years before 8th century were called as ancient history. Okay, let us come to the medieval history. Medieval history is the middle part of the world history. The period of medieval history is between 8th century and 18th century, or we can say from 8th century to 18th century. The period is called as medieval history. If we want to see the years, see 8th century means 8th century starts in the year 701 AD. Year 701 AD onwards, 8th century starts, and from 8th century to 18th century. So 701 AD to 1800 AD, this period is called as medieval history. Okay, what happened in the medieval history? See, in medieval history, people started living a modern life. That means modern in the sense not like the present life, but in the medieval period, people started constructing their own houses, and they invented the use of fire, and they started cooking food and they were eating, and people were living in groups, and they started forming kingdoms. Even in India, there were many kingdoms ruling. In Tamil Nadu, we know that Chera, Chola, Pandya, several kings. Like that, all over India, there were several kings ruling. For example, kings ruled in India during medieval period: Palas, Pratiharas, Cholas, Rajputs. For example, there are 4 mentioned, but several kings were ruling. So in the medieval history, people started living in groups and they formed their own kingdom. There was a king for each territory. Pratiharas, Palas, they had their own kings. Chola was ruling in Trichy area of Tamil Nadu. Trichy and surrounding areas of Tamil Nadu were ruled by Chola. Like that, different kings were ruling at different places. There was a king headed the kingdom. People were doing some business, working in some place, they were earning money, and they started eating food grains. They started cultivating food grains, and they were started eating food grains, and they started eating cooked food, and even they invented woven cloth for their own dresses. I told you already, in ancient history, people were using leaves of the trees, skins of the animals as their dresses. But in medieval period, people have invented good quality of cloths to make their own dresses. These are all some difference between the ancient history and the medieval history. In medieval history, people were not living in caves. They constructed their own houses. They were living in streets. Proper streets were made, and they were living as a society in the medieval period. This medieval period also divided into two types. Early medieval period, that means from 8th century to 13th century. From 8th century to 13th century, early medieval period. So, the period of medieval period is, medieval history is 8th century to 18th century. From 701 to 1800. Okay. It has two types, two divisions. Early medieval period, it is from 8th to 13th century, and late medieval period, it is from 14th century to 18th century. See, this 8th century to 13th century, early medieval period is the transition period. Transition period means people were changing their lifestyle from Stone Age to modern life. They were living in caves. Now they have constructed houses. They were wearing animal skin as their dress. In the medieval period, they have woven their own clothes. They have made their own clothes. So gradually they are changing all style of their lives from Stone Age to the medieval history. So we can say this is the period, that means from 8th to 13th century, there were many changes occurred in the life of the people. So it is early medieval period. So here the late medieval period, 14th to 18th century, almost people, they have changed their life of style entirely. Different kingdoms were followed, armies they maintained, their technique of wars has been changed. They were fully civilized in this time, the late medieval period. They were ready for the modern life. That means the present, like the present. From 18th century onwards, there were several changes occurred. All modern changes occurred right from 18th century. Okay. So as I told you all, the kingdoms ruled during medieval history were Malas, Pratigaras, Cholas, Rajputs. These are for some examples. History is modern history. The period of modern history, 19th century and onwards, till date. Now we are living in modern history. All modern style of life have been introduced, invented, discovered in our life. We are living in a modern world where communication, transport, everything is easy. Even in medieval period, transportation was very difficult. Now we are using large buses, trains to move from one place to another place. We saw the medieval period. Even in medieval period, no buses were running. for common people. If they want to move from one place to another place, if they want to go to the nearby village or cities, they have to go by walk or they have to use horses. Mostly people, common people, they were walking and going from one village to another village or from one city to another city. Rich people, they had horses and chariots and they were using it. But mostly people were walking from one. Walking was the only mode of transportation for most of the people, even in the medieval period. Later, in modern history, different vehicles were invented. How bicycles were invented, two-wheeler, four-wheeler, car, bus, train, several things. So compared to medieval period, transportation and communication. See, for communication in medieval period, what did they use? They used pigeon. Pigeons were the main communication during the medieval period. Pigeon means what? The dove. Dove. Doves were trained to fly from one place to another place. Small letters were pinned in the clip and it was attached to the body of the dove. Once they release the dove, it will move from that place to the other place where it has been trained. Through pigeons only letters were sent. Pigeons were the postmasters during that time. They were carrying letter from one place to another place. This was the only communication during olden days. But now we have several other things. Cell phone, invention of cell phone made the communication very easy. So these are all the modern things we are using in our life at present. So we are living in modern history, modern life we are living. This starts from 19th century and it is continuing till date. It is modern history. Okay. There are three important things I want to explain you. There are three important things I want to explain you which had happened in the modern history. Rise of modern life. This is what I explained. Rise of modern life means what? We are using cell phones. We are using motorbikes, two-wheeler. Different varieties of two-wheelers we are using. Cars, varieties of cars we are using. All fast-moving vehicles we are using now. And we have air condition and we have multi-storied buildings. Concrete buildings now we are using. We are living in a concrete house. All are modern. All are coming under rise of modern life. But in olden days, people they had only tiled house. That means tile means not. I am not mentioning the tiles which we are using in our house. Tile means roofing tile. No concrete houses were there. No multi-storied buildings were there in the olden days. No fast-moving vehicles. So we are living a modern life. That is rise of modern life. Many electronic equipments are invented in the modern history that makes our life modern. TV, television. Now, we can say at present no family is there without television set in their house. But in olden days, even people did not know the word television. They did not know what was television. Even the word they did not hear in olden days. But now we are using television. Television also gradually changed from black and white TV to color TV. Even now we are using LED, LCD, all wall-mounted TVs, all modernized. That is what rise of modern life. If you see the growth, improvement of quality in television, you can understand what is rise of modern life. When the TV was invented first, it was only black and white. Then big size of TVs which would be very broad at the back. Now LED lights were used in TVs. Then LCD. Now we have modern wall-mounted TV, plasma TV, all different inventions. All such inventions are the rise of modern life. Now we are living a modern life. I have explained only the television, and there are several things. Even you see the modernization of cellular phones. When the cellular phone was invented, people were using only button cell phones. Only button cell phone was invented initially. Now see, we are using all smartphones in which all facilities are available. The smartphones are working like a small computer. Okay, next one, emergence of large empire. When modern history started after 19th century, large empires were emerged. Emerge means created, made. For example, Mughal Empire. Mughal Empire was the largest empire in India, ruled for long years. Then decentralization of powers. Here decentralization means small unit of rulings. Smaller independent states are emerging. Mughal Empire was the largest kingdom. Under the largest kingdom, small other kingdoms were emerged. You see, in Tamil Nadu itself there were 4 kings ruling: Chera, Chola, Pandya, Pallavas, different kingdoms. Other than these 4, Pudukkottai alone was ruled by Thondaiman. And Ramanathapuram was ruled by the other king. Like this, small cities, towns were ruled by different kings. That is what small independent states. So, during this modern history, there were 3 important things occurred: rise of modern life, emergence of large empire, and decentralization of powers. That means emergence of smaller states. And we will discuss this modern history elaborately in the next video.